79,000 cash bear is a lot for expert chimps, but with this new strategy, with the Icicle Impale buffed by the naval tactics of Brickle, we're going to be able to pull something crazy off like this here on Flooded Valley. So let's just get right into it. So it's definitely really cool. The Ice Monkey being able to place on water brings up so many insane new things. It's just awesome. Crazy buff to the Ice Monkey in general, but I'm going to be going for that with the Impale today, and I'll be starting off with 2 subs. I'm going to be putting them down at the bottom just because it's like easier to build into it, and you also get a much better reactor spot, which I really like. You can't go into the round 10 here with this though, but that's fine. I'll just buy it a little bit later. I'm not going to be upgrading to level 20 on 100 either way, so it shouldn't matter that much as long as I can pull off a proper round 100 mine stack, which I have failed before on Flooded Valley. We won't talk about that pop side incident, but anyways, with this I'm going to be able to go into this boat. I'm going to be going for a pirate lord this time to do the damage, which is really nice because I really wanted to use pirate lord that much, but the only way to use it while getting the ice platform, which would then allow me to do like alk buff and drums on that, all the stuff that you kind of want for pirate lord, I'd need to be able to spend a lot on building an ice platform out and flooding the other side, which is something that I never really wanted to do, or buy carrier flagship, which kind of totally cheeses the challenge. But now I can do that. I can just straight up buy 1 ice and everything is all a-okay, which is super cool. So Pirate Lord on Flooded Valley definitely is a new thing for me, and it's just a super awesome addition and combination that I really wanted to try out. Great tower here, so I'll be getting that first. I'm going to be going for a Arctic Wind though first to be able to get me there. I'll just be going for an 032 there, get a discount village with drums. I'm going to alk buff this, and this is going to fly straight into the Pirate Lord. It's a little bit of a pricey upgrade, but it's really strong, and the 6 hooks is just so awesome. I'm going to be making great use of that, especially on like round 98. You can take out 6 fortified BFBs, which is really good. With that mine stack, I'll be able to take out the ZMG layer, then hook all 6 fortified BFBs. It's pretty cool. So that's just going to be doing a lot of the damage, and of course, as kind of is the big premise of this video, we'll be having the Brickle buffed Icicle Impale, which will be doing a lot of support work for the Pirate Lord, and everything's going to come together super well to get the crazy amount of cash bear that I'm going to get at the end, which is 79,000. So yeah, that's definitely something that only a very good synergized strategy can pull off, and that's what we're doing here today, I guess. So that's super cool. I'm going to be grabbing this Pirate Lord a little bit early here on round 61, and now it's time to save up. Another interesting thing about this challenge is that every round was super easy besides round 98. I don't get things like that a lot, but everything just like passed by, like blackboarded most of this. Like I went straight from, I think like round 30 something, or like the last round I died, like maybe that was like 20 something too, all the way up to the 90s with no effort required at all. I just bought the upgrades, even like the save up for Pirate Lord, which was like, this might be a little bit sketchy towards the end. No, it's super easy. So it's not something that really happens a lot. Usually there's a lot of hard rounds. There's hard rounds in the mid game, there's hard rounds here and there, but this one, even though it is pretty well optimized, there's one optimization which I guess I'll mention that could be made. Even though it was pretty well optimized, there was only one hard round, which was 98. Everything else was just super free, which was pretty cool, even with that amount that I had going on at the end. So anyways, the one optimization is I believe the alk buff can be cut, and you could also change the cross path from 205 that I'm going to be getting on Icicle Impale to 025. This would make round 95 pretty difficult, but I believe it would be possible, cutting that alk buff and going for the better Impale cross path that won't hit DDTs without naval tactics, of course, would make that 98 definitely possible with that, and possibly a better mine stack too. So it would change us from 79,000 to like 82,500 something. I believe it's possible. Someone could, I guess, do it if they want, but it's the only optimization that I see being made. After that, everything else seems to be perfectly optimal. It was a really clean strategy, clean run, which is really nice. I'm going to put on some music and come back for the late game, so enjoy the rest of the run. So coming back here for round 95, I didn't do any stalling. If I wanted to cut that Impale cross path to the other one, I definitely would have had to get some Mega Mines up beforehand, but I ended up going for 205 here just because everything would be kind of a bit easier. And then it's just using some of the abilities, the hook, the Mega Mine, and the naval tactic to round everything off will bring me straight into 96. Plus I can get that stall to get all those abilities back, so 96 will not be an issue whatsoever, which is pretty darn cool. The stall definitely was a lot easier to pull off than I expected. I thought it would be pretty difficult to be able to get some of these things done, but I just put the shove up there and it worked out really well. 97 in particular is very difficult a lot of the times to do a shove with a stall with the shove, but it was really nice and chill. What helped out is putting some Mega Mines up top there on round 96, so I was able to blast one Mega Mine and then 2 Mega Mine right after, which will be able to crack the shell out open very well. And then with Brickle's C mine and her pistol attacking because she's placed kind of further up, which helps against 100, I'm going to be able to pop that open, use last Mega Mine, and then I'll be able to stall out this one BFB that's way here at the top without anything else being able to attack it. And then that one mob goes down and I can start my mine stack for round 98. The mine stack on round 98 is very important because I need a lot of damage, so I'm going to be pushing things a little bit further back so that I can stall and everything gets clumped up, and then we get the giant mega explosion, which will then I'll be able to use the naval tactics, and then I can destroy the rest of the round. Even with this, 98 still gave some difficulties. It wasn't the easiest round to pull off. I specifically used the hook ability after the ZMGs popped open, so I can get a lot of the fortified BFBs, which definitely was a much bigger threat than the ZMGs, because they were just going to all go down with the Mega Mines anyway, so I might as well get those, and that allowed me to clean up the rest, especially with Icicle Impale. Now it's time to get a bunch of mines for 100. I'm going to be needing 4 mines, so that's going to be a full mine stack against round 100. So I'm going to be putting them outside the range of the DDTs, but they will be inside the range of the bad, so they'll be able to explode on that, which is super cool. That one went down, so the BFB doesn't trigger the other ones at the bottom. I purposely placed that one so the BFB would hit it. So all those up there stay tacked, and then I can stall the last one to get 2 more Mega Mines, which is the last that I will need, and then I'll have the full mine stack against 100. This is going to be doing a lot more damage, and this will allow me to get by without having to get like a first strike or a spike storm. Super cool strategy. Unfortunately, one of the 4 mines did not detonate. It was like 1 pixel away, but that was alright because I was able to take it out no matter what. If 2 of the mines didn't detonate, that would have been an issue, but luckily I was able to come in and clutch it up, and 79,000 cash bear, really cool strategy. The naval tactic buff Impale is super cool. Thanks for watching. If you want to help out the channel, you can check out these new videos, like and subscribe for more content, support the channel by becoming a member, and joining the Discord to chat with the community. Bye!